The answer of the second question starts from here up to the last word of the passage. So you can read these lines in order to write the answer. We can say that he didn't risk to open a battle, but harried the enemy. Hunger assailed the Danish army, and he began a long series of skirmishes, which made the Danes surrounded within a month. Now let's move to the vocabularies. Explain the meaning of the following words and phrases as they are used in the passage. Pretended, there, weak, protectors, small, attacked, clashes, and wonderful. Let's do the key structures. The first exercise of the key structures asks us to replace or to use much of or many in place of a lot of. Before doing the exercise, let's explain some points. Here, we use the quantifiers much, many, a lot of, and lots of to talk about quantities, amounts, and degree. These quantifiers are used as determiners or as pronouns. Our exercise asks us to use much and many. So we should know that much is used with singular uncountable, while many is used with plural. By knowing these information, we can do the exercise. So let's go to do the exercise. Number 1. There are a lot of people present at the reception. After a lot of, we have people, and people are countable, plural. So we can say there were many of people. Number 2. I haven't got a lot of books. Books are countable, plural, so we are going to use many. We can say I haven't got many books. The third one, I haven't brought a lot of luggage with me. Luggage is uncountable, so we are going to use much. I haven't brought much of luggage with me. Number 4. A lot of the machinery in this factory is out of date. We can say much of the machinery in this factory is out of date. A lot of the shops in this area close on Wednesday afternoon. Many of the shops in this area close on Wednesday afternoon. So the first one we used many, the second we used many, the third much, the fourth much, and the fifth many. Now let's go to the exercise number 2. In this exercise, we are going to put these phrases, these words, into their correct position in the sentence. We are going to read the sentences at first and put these words into their correct position. A. He noticed that discipline was slack. We have at once. We can say he at once noticed that discipline was slack. They lived on the proceeds of rates on neighboring region. We have well. They lived well on the proceeds of rates on neighboring regions. But Alfred had deduced that the Danes were fit for a prolonged battle. We have no longer. we can say that. But Alfred had deduced that the Danes were no longer fit for a prolonged battle. Exercise number 3 asks us to use or to write 2 sentences using as well as, which means in addition to. We can say, I have visited my uncle as well as my grandfather. We also can say, I have read a story as well as a novel. You can write any sentence you like using as well as. Now let's move to the 4th exercise. In this exercise, we are going to use indefinite pronouns. What are the indefinite pronouns? First of all, we are going to explain these pronouns and we are going to do our exercise. Look here. Indefinite pronouns, we have like nobody, no one, nothing, and nowhere. All these pronouns refer to an absence of people, things, or places. Nobody refers to the absence of person. Nowhere refers to the absence of place. Nothing refers to the absence of things. Also, we have anyone, anywhere, anything, and anybody. These indefinite pronouns are used to refer to the negative sentences. Actually, the indefinite pronoun any is used to form negative sentences and negative questions. Negative sentence and negative questions. Actually, anyone, anywhere, anything, and anybody, all these indefinite pronouns gives the meaning of negative. So, let's move to the exercise number 4. The exercise asks us to supply the suitable compounds with no or any in the following sentences. As I have mentioned earlier, we have nobody, we have nothing, we have nowhere, we have anywhere, we have anybody, we have anything. We are going to use these definite articles according to the meaning of our sentence. The first one, nobody called while you were out. Did you go anywhere last night? Haven't you got anything to do? He said he knew nothing about it, and I don't know anyone by that name. Let's repeat. Nobody called while you were out. This sentence is affirmative, and according to the meaning of the sentence, we're going to use nobody. Did you go last night? The sentence is question, and when forming questions, we use any, a plus where, a plus thing, a plus person, a plus one, and so on. Haven't you got anything to do? This sentence is a negative question, and in a negative questions we use any, a plus body, plus where, plus thing. He said he knew nothing about it. It is affirmative, and it means to the absence of information. I don't know anyone by that name. I don't know anyone by that name, which means that the absence of person. The 5th exercise asks us to give the correct form of the verbs in brackets. Actually, this paragraph is taken from our passage, so you can do the exercise yourself.